and praise. Oh, I will call upon the Lord, yeah, for He is worthy to be praised. I will call upon
What's going on, everybody? Happy Saturday to you. Happy Saturday to each and every person, of course, who is watching with us, who is excited, of course, to join in the word tonight and everything. Come on, if you know that you got the victory, heart this video. Come on, I need you to like this video. I need you to heart this video if you believe and you know that you have the victory. No matter what they say, no matter what's going on in your life, no matter what's happening in your life, you have the victory and you got to claim it right now. You got to believe it right now. You got to declare that I have the victory. Come on. Without God, there is nothing that's possible, but with God, all things are possible. And you got to believe it now. You got to declare it now that you have the victory. Come on, put it in the comments. Put it in the chat. Come on, give me some hearts, give me some likes, and let me know that you have the victory and you are ready, of course, to accomplish and conquer everything that God has called you to accomplish, everything that God has called you to conquer. You are ready to do it because you know where your help comes from. I need you to do me a favor. I need you to heart this video. I need you to like this video. I need you to share it out. Come on, let's add some of your friends in the comments, tag some people in the comments, tag some family in the comments. Let them know that we're about to enter into the word of God. We're excited. Come on. If you can hear me, if I'm coming in clearly, give me some hearts, give me some likes. Let me know that you are ready to do it. Freedom, I just want to tell y'all, I am so proud of our church. Today we were at, I believe it's called the Legacy House, and today we were there helping those in need. We've been in a serious and rapid season of helping those, of course, who are in need. And our church was there today playing games with those who are in need and helping them. And I just want to say, I am such a proud pastor. It is amazing to see our church doing such great things in this season. But we know that it's not because of us. We know it's because of the power of God. We see Andrea in the comments as one of our new partners, one of our new members. We're glad to see her. Y'all just give some hearts for her, give some likes for her. We're glad, of course, for her to be joining us on this Saturday. But it's nothing but the faithfulness and the power of God that allows us to do the things that we've been doing. And Freedom, I just want to tell y'all, you are amazing. You are amazing. I've been traveling and I literally I landed, what time is it? So I landed about maybe a nice little minute ago. And unfortunately, because I was traveling, I didn't get much rest. We had our new partners, new members gathering meeting this morning virtually on Zoom. And I was in that and I was teaching there. And, unfortunately, I didn't get to make it to the Legacy House because I needed to rest. But I thank God for our team. I thank God for everybody who showed up. I thank God for everybody, of course, who was there. Kind of said kids had a good time as well. Come on. We even teaching our babies to serve, even if we got to bribe them with a little fun. We teaching them that it's important to serve. It's important for them to serve. And we love it. 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 Again, if you haven't shared this, I need you to share this. If you're watching from YouTube, what's up, YouTube? We are glad you're here. Glad that you are in the building. Glad that you are joining us. Take the link and text that link out to some of your friends. Text that link out to some of your family members and let them know, of course, that we're about to start Friday. Lord, we're about to start Saturday night church. Go ahead and text that link out and let them know that we are about to start. We're excited about this series that we're jumping into. We're in a new series today. But before I go into that, I want to remind you that baptism is coming this coming Saturday. Guys, if you can do me a favor and put the art on the thing for me. I feel so old talking about the art. Put that on there for me. Thank you so much. Keep that on there for me. Baptism is happening this coming Saturday, and we're indeed excited about every single person who's going to be baptized this coming Saturday. If you desire to be baptized, you can get baptized as well. If you desire to be a part of those individuals who are being baptized, you can get baptized as well. Just follow the link. Y'all can take that off and put the link back up. You can follow the link and click on the link in the comments. And if you click on the link, of course, then you can get baptized. All right. We're excited about being with you tonight. I want to also make mention too that we have men and women community night this coming Saturday. This coming Wednesday. We've got men and women community night. It's always a vibe. It's always amazing when we come together as a family for men and women community night. It'll be on Zoom for the men. It'll be on Zoom for the women as well. And you can join right then and there. If you're visiting us and you want to join in, you want to partake in our community nights because you want to see what it's all about and what's happening, all you have to do is send us a message and let us know that you desire to be a part, and we can get you into our community night and we can get you a part of what's going on and what's happening here at Freedom. All right. This, of course, is Saturday Night Church. So if you're sowing your tithe, if you're sowing your offering, the information is right there on the screen for you to sow. You can sow your tithe, you can sow your offering. The information is right there. You can take your phone if you're watching from your TV or from your laptop, from your computer. You can take your phone and you can actually scan the QR code right there. And if you scan that QR code, the information will come up for you to sow. Okay, so we're a little, we got a little fancy. You can take the QR code and you can scan that, and the information will come up. Also, our Cash App information is right there as well at the bottom. If you don't get a chance to see those links because you're trying to hurry up and go grab your phone or hurry up and go grab your other device, you can also look in the comments as well. If you're on Facebook, the comment is pinned to the bottom for you to sow or do, pray. It should say like sow, pray, all of that stuff. You can take that link, click on it, and you can give right there. If you're watching on YouTube, you're going to periodically see the link come up on YouTube, and you'll be able to click on that right there, and you'll be able to, of course, give. I'm excited about jumping into this series. Before we jump into this series, I want to say congratulations to all of our November new family members that were in our class this morning. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to those, of course, who took the journey to join Freedom, who took the journey to be a part of Freedom and be a part of everything, of course, that we are doing. And we cannot wait to do life with you. For the last time, before we go into this series, I need you to tag some people in the comments. I need you to share this out. I need you to heart this video. I need you to like this video. And I need you to let some people know that Freedom is live and we're about to go into the Word of God. Guys, I am super excited about this new series that's happening, this new series that's taking place. It's called Stronger. Do me a favor and just put that in the comments. Come on, put stronger, 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 stronger. We're declaring and we're decreeing that whatever we put our hands to between now and the rest of the year, and even going into 2023, we are declaring and we are decreeing that we are going to be stronger. Come on, we're going to be stronger at every single thing that we do. Whatever God has called us to accomplish, come on, we're going to put some strength behind that thing. We're also still praying for our brother Bill, who lost his brother. We love you, brother Bill, and we're praying for you and interceding for you. Come on, put it in the comments. Put stronger, 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 stronger. We're decreeing, come on, that we're going to be stronger. We're going to be stronger. Come on, there is a strength that's coming on you now. I want you to put this in your notes and have this so that you can study this and declare this over the next 7 days of your life and even during this series. Come on, there is a better version of me waiting on the other side, and that version of me is stronger. Come on, I need you to put it in your notes. There is a better version of me waiting on the other side. There go Freedom. I love y'all. There is a better version of me waiting on the other side, and that version of me is stronger. I know you've been strong thus far. You've been strong with everything that you've accomplished, everything that you've gone through, everything that you have dealt with, all of the things, of course, that you have been in. You've made it out. Come on. But now it's time to take your strength to a new level. I'll say it again so that you can put it in your notes, because you need this as we journey through this series and as you journey through life. There is a better version of you waiting on the other side, and that version of you is stronger. Come on, you better prophesy to yourself tonight. You better speak to yourself tonight, and you better declare and you better decree that you are going to be stronger. Come on, your strength is increasing. You are going to the next level. And so this month, we're going to be talking about being strong in our discipline. We're going to be talking about being strong in our money. We're going to be talking about being strong in our relationships, being strong in our habits. Come on, the things that we do. Come on, we're going to be talking about being strong in our emotions. We're going to talk about being strong in other areas, being strong in education, being strong in our career, being strong in our influence. There are so many different things that we're going to touch on and we're going to deal with, because this is the time that you must become stronger. I got some homework for you on the spot. That's right. I want you to think about that one area in your life that you need to become stronger in. Come on. Think about that one area in your life that you need to become stronger in. After you have thought about that one area in your life that you need to become stronger in, I double dog dare you. If it's not too personal, I dare you to put it in the comments. Come on. As a sign of accountability, I'm going to be stronger in this. I'm going to be stronger in that. Come on. I'm going to be stronger in developing healthy habits. I'm going to be stronger in developing healthy relationships. I'm going to be stronger in developing in my money. Come on, in my finances, in my emotions, whatever your area is, whatever your place is, I want you to put it in the comments right now. What are you going to be stronger in? What are you saying you're going? Come on, I love it. I'm going to be stronger in my consistency. Come on. Whatever you're going to be stronger in, put it in the comments. I'm going to be stronger in time management. Come on, in healthy boundaries. I love it. Come on. Whatever you are declaring, whatever you're believing that you're going to be stronger in, put it here so we can pray over it, so we can believe God when it comes to that, and also so that you can have accountability. For some of you, that might be your thing, that you want to be stronger in accountability. You want to be stronger in being accountable to the people, of course, that watch over you, or people, of course, that you want to be accountable to. We are declaring that this is the last season that we are not strong in this area. Come on. This is the last season that we are not strong in these particular areas. From this day forward, we are going to be stronger. Come on. I need you to declare that. I need you to believe it. I need you to prophesy to yourself. And I need you to establish it that from this day forward, you are going to be stronger. If you look over your life, you have already become stronger. You've become stronger in so many areas. And to be honest with you, you've become a stronger version of yourself. But this next place is going to require the maximum amount of strength for you. I know you've been strong and you've accomplished so much and you've conquered so much in many areas of your life. But this next place of your life, this next posture of your life, this next position in your life is going to require another level of strength. It's going to require maximum strength. I want to tell you this as well, and you can put this in the comments if you want, but write it in your notes for sure. Time does not equal strength. Many times we think that the older we get, the stronger we become. That is not true. Time does not equal strength. Tenacity equals strength. Time does not equal strength. Endurance equals strength. I want to say it again. Time does not equal strength. Perseverance equals strength. And you have to make sure that you understand that in order to be stronger, to become a better version of you, you can't sit back and just allow time to pass you by. You're going to have to be strong. You're going to have to endure. You're going to have to persevere so that you can become that better version of you. I want to give you the definition of strength. The definition of strength is the capacity of an object or substance to withstand great force or pressure. I'll say it again. The capacity of an object or substance to withstand great force or pressure. If I'm going to be stronger, put this in your notes if you need to. If I'm going to be stronger, I have to increase my capacity. If I'm going to be stronger, I have to learn that the pressure that's in my life is not a sign for me to quit and throw in the towel. That the pressure that's in my life is a sign of promotion. And if I want to be promoted, hear me, I must become okay with pressure. Let me say it to you again, because I need you to get this in your spirit. I need you to get this in your life. I need you to accept this. Come on. I need you to believe this. I need you to understand this, that if you are going to be promoted to the next place and area in your life, you're going to have to become okay with pressure. I'll say it again, because I need you to get this. If you're going to be promoted to that next area, you just put in the comments. Some of y'all like, uh-oh, I shouldn't have put that. You just put in the comments what you want to be stronger in. Now, if you want to be stronger, you have to understand that there is no promotion without a test. So in order for you to get to the next area and place of your life, you are going to have to go through a testing season that's going to promote you up. I don't have time to talk about the law of tempting and testing. At Freedom, we talk about it all the time. They understand it. Maybe I'll do it another time. But if you're going to get to the place that God has designed for your life, you have to become okay with pressure. Put it in the comments. I must become okay with pressure. I must become okay with pressure. If I'm going to be stronger, I've got to learn that pressure is a sign of promotion. And if I'm going to be promoted, I've got to first become okay with pressure. There is a quote that I love that people quote all the time, and they say, "You were given this life because you are strong enough to live it." And I want to tell you, there is a reason why the cards that you have were dealt to you. There is a reason why the place that you are in was assigned to you. There is a reason why the struggle that you have, or the thing that you have that you are going through or you're dealing with, there is a reason why that thing was assigned to you. That thing was assigned to you because you are strong enough to live it. I want you to put it in the comments. I am strong enough. Come on. We're declaring tonight. We're decreeing tonight. Come on. I am strong enough. I feel a little preach. We ain't in person, so I got to hold the preach. I want you to put it in the comments. I am strong enough. The reason why I have it, the reason why I'm going through it is because I've been assigned. Come on. I'm the person that was assigned in my family to kill it. Woo! I'm the person that's been assigned to take it out. I'm the person that's been assigned to destroy it. Come on. So that thing fell on me not to travel to my kids, but that thing fell on me because I'm the one that's going to break the curse off my family. I just need you to believe that. Come on. If you believe that, I need hearts. I need likes. Come on. Just declare it that you are strong enough. You are strong enough. And the reason why you have the thing that you have, come on, the reason why you have the thing that's in your life is because you are assigned to kill it. I said something on Facebook a few weeks, I think it was last week actually. I said that if you've been assigned to kill it, that before you kill it, it's going to try to kill you. And there is a reason why some of you have been going through this warfare and this thing that you've been dealing with and that you've been going through. The reason why you've been dealing with it and the reason why you've been going through it is because you were assigned to kill it. Come on. Hell even sees it. Come on. They see your gifts. They see the anointing that's on your life. Come on. They see your tenacity. Hell sees your perseverance. Your adversary sees what you have. Come on. And the reason why you've been going through this warfare is because you've been assigned to kill it. But I came tonight to prophesy to you and to speak into your life that you are strong enough and you shall prevail. Woo! I got to keep going. I don't want to get caught there. Your life, I want to tell you this because I need you to get this in your spirit, because we are in a series called Stronger. We're going to be stronger. We're going to persevere. We're going to come out of this. Come on. You're not going to get stuck here. You're not going to build a legacy here. Woo! You're not going to build a legacy in the place that you are in. But I declare unto you that you are coming out of this place. Watch this though. I got to tell you that your life is not going to change unless you change. Woo! I know, chew it slow. Your life is not going to change unless you change. Once you change, then you're going to see that your life is going to start to change. But what's happening, and this is a hard pill that we don't like to swallow. This is a hard pill that we don't like to be honest about. Your life is a direct reflection of who you are. Jesus. And you have to use that not as a weapon against yourself, because what happens is for many of us, we get mad, we get upset, we get in our feelings, right? I can't do this, I can't do that. And you become mad. You got to use that as fuel to decide that I'm no longer going to stay the same. I am ready to change to become the version that allows me to see transformation. I am ready to change to become the person that allows me to see what I need to see in order to get and go to the next level. I am ready to change to become the version that I need to become so that I can see my life change. For many of you, once we get done with this series, there's going to be a complete transformation and a complete mindset shift to put you in the place that you need to be so that you can finally see change. I want you to put in the comments, I receive. Come on, I receive. I receive. We receive it now that we're going to change so that our lives can change. So what does that mean? You can either keep complaining, or you can get stronger. You can either keep complaining or you can get stronger to become the person that you need to become so that your life can change. I want to tell you this as well. Before you can acquire strength for anything on your list, you must first develop strong faith. Before you can acquire anything that you've already put things in the comments. Some of y'all were scared. You didn't want to put it in the comments. I get it. I understand. But before you can do that thing that you put on your list, the first thing that you got to do is develop strong faith. You got to have strong faith. Put it in the comments. Strong faith, strong faith, strong faith, strong faith, strong faith. You got to put it in the comments. We got to have strong faith. We need strong faith. Come on. We got to declare it. We got to decree it. We got to believe it. We got to establish it. Come on, strong faith. By the way, if you're watching this and you need prayer, the information is going to be on the screen for you to actually submit that request so that you can submit your prayer requests and everything, and we pray for you and intercede for you. You got to develop strong faith. You got to be in position. You got to be in posture to develop strong faith. And that's what we're going to deal with today. That's what we're going to talk about today. Strong faith. What is faith? According to Hebrews 11:1, strong faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. Again, Hebrews 11:1, it is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. In other words, this means that faith fills in the gap. Put it in the comments. Faith fills in the gap. Put it in your notes if you're taking notes. Faith fills in the gap. Faith fills in the gap. What do you mean by that? There is a gap between where you are right now and where you're trying to go. I want to help you tonight. There is a gap between where you are right now and where God already is. He already resides in the better version of you. Woo. He already resides in that place. He already resides. Come on, he cannot be constrained by time, which means that he is already in that place where I'm a better version of myself. And faith has to fill in the gap between where you are right now and where you're trying to go. It has to fill in the gap between where you are right now and where God already is. Come on, you ain't got to write it in the comments, but I need you to just say, God, I want to be where you are. Come on, I want to be where you are. No more cliches. We're not just saying it because it sounds good, but we're saying it because we believe it and we really do want to be where God is. Faith fills in the gap between where you are and where you're trying to go. Notice this though. Notice that the definition for strength and the definition for faith both have the word substance in it. Ooh, it's about to get real. Notice that the definition for strength and the definition for faith both have the word substance in it. Y'all remember if you grew up with a mother that cooked, or an auntie or an uncle or a dad that cooked, right? They would tell you, you can't eat up all that candy, right? You're going to have to eat some food. You need something with what? With some substance in it, right? And they would tell you this. They would say, you need substance. Watch this. One definition for the word substance means presence. Y'all already know where we're going. One definition for the word substance means presence. So, in other words, when mama or daddy or uncle or auntie or big brother or big sister would tell you, or even you, if you disciplined enough, you would tell yourself, or somebody would tell you, you can't eat up on that candy. You need substance. In other words, you need presence. Candy ain't gonna give you presence. Woo! That other junk ain't gonna give you presence. Come on, you need presence in your life. And is there anybody under the sound of my voice who can say that you have tried to fill your life with things that brought you no substance? Come on, it felt good to you, it tasted good to you, but the reality was it did not have substance. So if you're going to see the manifestation of strong faith in your life, you need presence in your life. Come on. You got to declare it. You got to believe it. There were things that you tried. There were things that you did. There were things, come on, that you dibble dabbled in. But the truth was, it did not provide presence for you. It provided a little feeling, but it did not provide presence. Come on. It gave you what you needed in the moment, but it did not provide presence. Can I prophesy to you? I speak into your life that during this series and for the rest of the time that we are talking about this, that there is going to be a presence that you allow from Holy Spirit to invade your life. Come on, to help to shift you and move you to the next area and place in your life. Come on, I want you to put it in the comments. I need presence. Watch this. Watch this. One definition, like I said, for the word substance means presence. But watch this. Presence can be both good and bad. You're either going to have the presence of God or you're going to have the presence of fear. You're either going to have the presence of God or you're going to have the presence of doubt. You're either going to have the presence of God or you're going to have another presence that does not speak to where God already is. And if you don't allow, if it's not the presence of God, then it's not going to draw you closer to where God is. If it's a presence of any other thing, instead of pushing you closer to the finish line, what it's going to do is it's going to drag you back to the start. I'm not talking to everybody, but I'm talking to a few individuals here who are under the sound of my voice that you feel like you've been at start. You've been going back to start. You can't get ahead. You can't get where you need to go. You can't move forward. Come on, because some of the things that enter into our lives, Pastor Lisa, I love you. Good to see you. Some of the things, of course, that enter into our lives, unfortunately, they do not pull us closer to God. Some of the things, some of the presence that we allow into our lives, they pull us away from God and back to start. And for some of us, we've been in this cycle where we've been moving back to start. Come on. But that thing is going to break off of you in this season. Come on. You got to declare it and you got to believe it. In this season, I'm going to have the right presence in my life. Watch this. Put this in your notes if you're taking notes. So, what brings strong faith? Daily consultations with God. If you're taking notes, put it in. What brings strong faith? Daily consultations with God. There is a reason why David says, early will I seek him. Come on. Early. Come on. I wake up with an expectancy. I wake up in my heart, in my mind, with everything in me to seek God. Early will I seek God. I tell our church all the time, if you need to set your alarm so that your alarm wakes you up to spend time with God, then that's what you need to do. But you have to make it a habit of seeking God early. Now, why is that important to make it a habit of seeking God early? Because for many of us, we live our lives making decisions during the day. And then when we finally made the decision and we done got ourselves in something, then we'd be like, God, if you would just get us out of this thing. Come on, let's just be honest. Let's just be transparent. If you seek him early, he will direct your path. If you seek him early, he'll walk you along the path. But for many of us, we don't seek God at the start. We journey along our day, make decisions outside of the will of God. And then when it doesn't go right, we come back to God and say, God, get us out of this. And what it does is it pulls you back to phase one. Every single time. It pulls you back to start. It pulls you back to the beginning. When you seek God early, you keep going. I done sought you. I'm making decisions based on what you said. I'm making decisions based on what you told me to do. I'm making decisions based on who you've called me to be. I'm making decisions based on what you told me in prayer. Because sometimes God will give you an answer and then you'll wake up and you'll seek him and he'll change his mind. Sometimes God will give you an answer and then you'll wake up and you'll seek him and then he'll give you something else that's going to allow you to escape a snare or a trap that was established to take you out by hell. Come on. Sometimes God will give you an answer when you seek him in the morning. He'll give you an answer to make sure that you have the tools that you need to be successful for that day. You have to be willing to seek God early. So what does that mean? If I got to set my alarm, I'm going to set my alarm. If I've got to do something that's going to allow me to wake up early, to seek the presence of God. If I got to get a piece of cardboard, come on. If I got to get a poster board from the store and I got to write, pray before you leave on it and put it on my wall so it reminds me to pray before I walk out the door. Whatever I do, I got to make sure that there are daily consultations with God. Y'all done been to a consultation before. You know how it goes. You have to have daily consultations with God. Whatever your area is, it's going to take strong faith for you to get there. It's going to take strong faith. Faith, come on. You're going to need to have belief beyond where you currently are and what it currently looks like. You need to have faith or belief beyond where you currently are and what it currently looks like. That's one of the definitions for faith. You can write it down. Faith is having belief beyond where I currently am and what it currently looks like. So here's my question to you. If you couldn't be stopped, what would life look like for you? If you couldn't be stopped, what would life look like for you? If you couldn't be stopped, what would life look like for you? What would it look like? Because a lot of times we say, if I was dealt a different card, if I was doing something different, if I was having something, if something else was happening, then it would look a lot different. If you couldn't be stopped, what would life look like for you? You got to have faith or belief beyond where you currently are and what it currently looks like. Can I let you in on a secret though? You can't be stopped. You are God's child. You serve, come on, Yahweh. You serve a God who has all powers in his hand. So why have you taken on the notion that you can actually be stopped? You can't be stopped because you serve the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. Let's keep going. In Luke chapter number 22, here you find, of course, Jesus and Simon Peter here. They're having a discussion, having a conversation, and Jesus said something, and I've never looked at it this way. I'm going to give you this, and then we out of here. Never looked at it this way. In Luke chapter number 22, verse number 31, it says, and the Lord said, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan desires, or have desired is what the King James says. Satan desires to have you that he may sift you as wheat. Watch this. In other words, he says, verse number 32, I'll finish this. He says, but I prayed for thee that thy faith fail not. And when thou art converted, strengthen thy brother. Let's go back. He says, Simon, Satan desires to have you that he may sift you as wheat. He says, but I prayed for you that your faith fail not. In other words, write this in your notes. I want to make sure you got this. In other words, what Jesus is saying is the devil desires to infiltrate your substance. Woo! The devil desires to infiltrate your substance. He desires to infiltrate your presence, the presence that you have created, the closeness that you have with the Father, the proximity that you have with God. He desires to infiltrate your substance. He desires to infiltrate your presence. Here's what he says. He says, but I prayed for you that your faith would not fail. In other words, he is telling him that Satan wants to taint your space. What did I say? Between where you are and where you're trying to go. Woo! Ooh, I wish I had time to deal with what happens in the middle, because for many of you, you got a calling over your life. You got something on your life. You got something that God has declared on your life. You got something that God has established on your life. But the problem is you have allowed Satan to infiltrate where you are and where you're trying to go. Satan has now tainted the presence that you've established between where you are and where you're trying to go. And this is the reason why it seems foggy. It seems unclear. This is the reason why you don't know what's happening. This is the reason why you can't see clearly. It's because you have allowed Satan to infiltrate where you are and where you're trying to go. Watch this. He says, but I prayed for you that your faith would not fail. In other words, he says, of course, he says, I'm hoping, right? I'm hoping that you don't fail. I'm hoping that you remember. Come on. I'm hoping that you don't forget your substance. I'm hoping that you don't forget how to establish presence. Come on. I need you to put it in the comments. Come on. Don't forget your substance. When you go through the trials that you go through, when you go through the tests that you've been dealing with, when you go through the storm that you've been dealing with, I need you to remember, come on, not to forget your substance. You can't forget your substance of worship. You can't forget your substance of prayer. You can't forget your substance of travail. You can't forget your substance of intercession. You can't forget, come on, the substance that God has established on the inside of you. He says Satan desires to take you out. Come on. He wants to taint your substance. He wants to taint the presence that you have established. But this is the reason why you need daily consultations with God, because you need to get before God and say, God, search me. If there is anything that's been established, that's been tainted, come on, that if my presence has been tainted, if the substance that's on my life has been tainted, God, I need you to search me. You don't want to be walking around with yesterday presence. Come on. You don't want to be walking around with yesterday's substance. But there is a reason why you got to get before the presence of God so that God can begin to search you and remove what's been tainted. He says Satan desires to have you. He desires to take you out. He says, but I prayed for you. In other words, he said, I'm hoping that your faith fail not. And when thou art converted, strengthen thy brother. Now watch this, because here's what we do. Verse number 33, he says unto the Lord, he says, I'm ready to go with you, both into prison and to death. So he gets all haughty, right? He's like, I'm ready to go with you. I'm not going to fail. My faith ain't going to fail. I'm ready to do it. I'm ready to go with you, right? Verse number 34 says, Jesus says to him, he says, Peter, the cock shall not crow this day before that thou shalt thrice deny that thou knowest me. In other words, he's saying, you talking big stuff now. You're saying that you're not going to deny me now. He says, but it won't even be before the cock crows 3 times that you're going to deny me. I need you to put this in your comments. Don't write a check with your mouth that your actions can cash. I know we want to appear to be super deep. I know we want to appear to be Jesus' twin brother or Jesus' twin sister. I know we want to appear to have gone to school with Moses. Come on. I know we want to appear to be something that we are really not. Don't write a check with your mouth that your actions cannot cash. Peter says, I'm good. I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm with you. I'm ready to die. And Jesus says, please, your doubt is showing. Your unbelief is showing. Your fear is showing. Your anger is showing. Your bitterness is showing. Whatever it is that's keeping you, come on, from establishing presence, that thing is showing. And this is the same thing that I want to tell you. You got to stay low. You got to make sure you have daily consultations with God so that you can make sure that you have strong faith. I'm rooting for you. I'm believing that your faith in this season is not going to fail. Come on, put it in the comments one more time. Strong faith, strong faith, strong faith. Come on. Jesus says, you're going to deny me. Watch this. Hear me, y'all. He says, you're going to deny me. He says, basically, in other words, that's going to be the proof that your presence was infiltrated. That's going to be the proof that Satan tainted your presence. Satan tainted your substance. He said it won't even be before the cock crows 3 times that you're going to deny me. In other words, Jesus is saying that's going to be the proof that your faith failed. That's going to be the proof that your substance was tainted. And here's what I'm saying to you. And I want to ask you this. Do you have proof in your life that Satan infiltrated your substance? Let's be honest. Come on, look back over your life. Look back over the things that you have gone through. Look back over the things that you have dealt with. Look back over the things, of course, that you have come through. And even look at your right now. Is there current proof right now that Satan has tainted your substance? What would proof look like, PM? The way you talk. Are you positive or negative? The people that you've allowed to come into your life, are they pushing you towards God, or are they pushing you more towards yourself and away from God? The things that you have allowed into your life, the habits that you have, does it push you towards a more productive you, or is it pulling you away? Come on. Because just because it's good don't mean it ain't God. Come on, we've said that before. And so you've got to look over your life and you have to ask yourself, what's actually stopping you from getting to the presence of God? What's actually stopping you from making sure that your faith is not tainted, that your substance is not tainted, that your presence is not tainted? Friend, if you're watching and you're already a believer, I want to encourage you to go before the Father. And I want to encourage you to allow God to really deal with you concerning what may be stopping you. If you are not a believer, I want to invite you into the family. I want you to be a part of what we're talking about, be a part of what's going on. We have access, come on, to God, which means that we can get before God. He searches us. He begins to break us according to what he finds. And then, of course, he begins to send us out to do the thing that we need to do. And I want to put you in position now to begin to establish something new. I want to put you in position now to begin to establish a new lineage, a new legacy. If y'all can put the sow and things on the screen so that they can see it and so that they can click on it. I want to put you in position now to begin to establish something new and put you in position, of course, so that you can receive and accept Jesus as your Lord and Savior. You don't have to leave without support. You don't have to leave here, come on, without help. You don't have to leave here still feeling lost. You don't have to leave here still feeling the same. Come on. You can click on that link. And when you click on that link, somebody, of course, will reach out to you. You can also submit a prayer request as well. When you submit that prayer request, if you need prayer for a particular thing, go ahead and put it in the comments. And when you fill out that prayer request, and we will reach out to you and we will help you. Not only prayer requests, but also if you need salvation, then you can put it in the comments, of course, right when you put on that prayer request, whatever your prayer request is. If you want to be saved, you can put it in there as well and say that you want to be saved, and we will walk you along this road, of course, of salvation so that you can be saved and accept Jesus as your Lord and Savior. All right. We don't want you to leave the same. If you, of course, say that you want to join Freedom, you want to be a part of what's going on as Freedom, we've got our first in-person service in 2 weeks, this coming Saturday, and we want you to be a part of that. We're baptizing, we're taking communion, we're celebrating our graduates. There are so many things that are happening this coming Saturday as we begin to gather as a family, as a church. And so you can be a part of that. You can come join in person, or you can join right now by clicking on that link tree, filling out that information, of course, and being ready to move forward with that next step. We want to make you a part of this family, okay? Not only that, but also if you desire to actually sow, you can sow into this ministry as well. The information is right there on the screen. You can take your phone and you can put your phone on the QR code, or you can click the link that's right there in the comments, and you can be a part of this particular body of believers that believe, of course, in what God is doing in our church and in our community and in our city. God is using us to do some amazing things, and we're excited, of course, about what God is doing. We're excited about what's happening and what's being established. Come on, as God continues to lead us forward and take us forward in the areas and places that He's taking us in. We were at, I believe it's called Legacy House. We were at Legacy House today. And then, of course, next week, we'll be in person for church. And then the week after that, we're doing some more amazing things. We have partnered with the school. There's so many things that you can sow into here at Freedom. I guarantee you, your finances, your gift, your money is going towards these efforts of helping people who are in need. If you feel that God is leading you, He's speaking to you, And he's telling you, yeah, I want you to give into this. I want you to sow into this. I want you to partner with what they are doing. Of course, I want you to do that. We do believe in tithing. We believe in giving God 10% or 11, 12, 13%, 14%, 15%, whatever God has told you to give. We believe in tithing as a church. But if God is telling you to give a special offering, maybe you're a part of the church, you're a part of a ministry already, and God is saying, I need you to sow into this because I need you to partner with what they are doing, with what they have committed to, themselves to doing, because what they have committed themselves to doing is what I have called them to do. And if you want to partner with that, you can do that right there on the screen with that information. Y'all, I love you so much. This is going to be an amazing series. You got to first establish strong faith. You got to ask yourself, what has tainted the presence of God in my life? What has infiltrated my substance? My substance, what makes me who I am? What have I allowed in to infiltrate that substance? What do I need to get rid of so that I can move forward and progress forward with what God has called me to do? I love y'all so much. I can't wait to see y'all Monday for Monday morning prayer, and then also Saturday for in-person worship. It's going to be crazy. See y'all soon. Peace.